What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another streamer. It's me, Essex Hydra, and we're going to be playing a little bit more Chaosbane today. This stream in particular will be dedicated to the Wood Elf. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. It will be somewhat, let's say, novice, but we're going to have a good old bash and have a good bit of fun. So let's get this show on the road. We will be watching the introduction footage and having a look at some of the voice acting, but I'm going to try not to spoil everything for you. Let's see what we can do. So, how's it going, Ray? Good to see you. Wood Elf Scout, let's go. So this is Alessa. Let's see what her story is and what her abilities do. I'm pretty good at level 1. I like the hairdo. Character model looks pretty good. Kind of funky looking armor. I'm down with it so far.
The life of a wood elf is one of tireless service to the great forest of Athelloren, protecting it from those who would do it harm. Sometimes, however, it happens that a young Azrai is born with an urge to wander. An overpowering curiosity and a desire for adventure that will not be denied. Known as the Windborn, these wood elves can be vexing to their elders, but have the potential to become great rangers if their adventurous nature is properly harnessed. And so young Windborn are given leave to wander the wide world for a short period of time, no more than 100 years, to see all they can of the wider world before returning to the Athelloren and taking up their duties. You had been wandering the old world for little more than a year when you heard the news of Asavar Kul's invasion. A human named Magnus was raising an army to drive back the Horde. It sounded like an epic adventure, the very thing you'd left the Athelloren to find. And so you crossed the depths of the Great Reichwald to find the Imperial army. That night, you slipped into the army camp and made your way to Magnus's tent, where you offered your services as a scout. Impressed by your skill, Magnus accepted and made you a part of his growing retinue. Thus began your first great adventure, guiding the growing human army across the Empire and into the frozen lands of the North. The great battle outside the walls of Kislev was more terrible than you could have imagined. You kept close to Magnus during the fight and joined him in the heroic charge that slew the Chaos Lord and turned the tide of the battle. After the battle was won and the dead put to rest, you returned with Magnus to the city of Nome, where a hero's welcome awaited you. But the noise and bustle of the human city has begun to wear on you, and the urge to wander has taken hold again. As the sun sets over Nome, you wonder if the time has come to leave the city and seek a new adventure elsewhere.
Oh no, tell me about it. Magnus will just let any old sod in. Snuck into a camp. Could have been an assassin. Never mind. Join my retinue.
It was an age of lawlessness and despair.
Okay, and we've seen this for all of the damn classes, so...
In the courtyard. If it's trouble, the guards might need help.
Oh, they might need help. Oh, cool, blimey, Governor. We better get a show on the road then. Oh, good lord. I've heard the voice acting is questionable for her. Let's see for ourselves. Oh, good lord. Cool, blimey, I hope she's not...
Oak, the enemy is here. I must get to the throne room and protect Magnus.
What are you? Where are you from exactly? Oh, she's got the jitters going on. Her movements, definitely. She's got the jitters. Anyway, let's see. Let's shoot some... And we can just spacebar for a dash. Okay, so she's kind of cool in terms of animations and such. I have to say, in terms of the story for her, it's definitely the least interesting. She basically liked to wander. She went off and wandered. She thought, oh, this looks like a great adventure. Magnus was like, yeah, you've managed to sneak in my camp, so sure, join my crew. And... yeah, that's about it. Not British, that's for sure. I need to listen to her voice acting, don't I? I need to listen. Right. Oh, are we going in? Okay, we need to open inventory first. Just to look at this, fine. Good tutorial. I would like to skip this. The dashing sounds like the who, how. That sounds alright. It's kind of cool. Here. So far, I'm interested. God damn you. Thank you for telling me to press the spacebar. I've been doing this all day long. I was born doing the spacebar. What's up, Captain? What's up, Azran? Oh.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There is only one thing left to do. Shouting an oath.
Okay, we've seen this 10 times already. We want to listen to her voice acting, but we don't need all of the cutscenes.
There are dark and terrible.
There is nowhere in this forest of stone that they can hide from me. By shadow and steel, the cult will pay for what it's done.
She's like a 50-year-old lady. She sounds really old. But the character, obviously elves live a long time, like I know this, but she does sound a bit... Like, the dwarf sounded really young for how I thought the dwarf would sound. She sounds way too old.
I saw you fight at Kislev, young Asrai. Your loyalty and courage is not in doubt.
And yes, the narrator talks way too fast.
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here is vulnerable.
Yeah, Teclis has been listening to some Barry White. His voice, his balls are like down between his knees. He's got some big old space hoppers down there. I like Barry White Teclis. He's cool. I dig it. Expedition. We'll just do a main quest. Yeah, she sounds old and she's established as a young elf. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Annis. Like, it doesn't seem to make sense. She's not returned home yet and done her, like, initiation or any of that. She's basically young and naive, looking for adventure, and she sounds like Theresa May. This is, I would say, out of all of them, definitely she's the worst. Although I like the character. I like the character, at least. In terms of models, attacks, abilities, and things of that nature. I'd like some more abilities, though. Now, actually, do we have... What's the difficulty looking at the mo? I'll tell you what, we'll go online. We'll bring it online. Sure, why not? And we'll just make it a public game. Options. Difficulty. Difficult. Oh, I guess you can't do it in mid-mission. That's fair. It's pretty high damage, to be fair. Yo, yes. Can't see that move getting annoying. It just sort of arrows everywhere. Gets the job done, though, eh? This is the phase of the game that's never quite that interesting, because you are just spamming, like, one or two abilities. Does her arrow have splash damage? Oh, she does a melee attack when you run out. Why does she do a melee attack? Why not do a regular bow attack? She sounds a bit younger, actually, for that bit. Okay, we need more voice acting. We need more voice acting to figure out what's going on here. And we have a little fairy! Okay. This is good. We got a fairy. Maybe it's not a fairy, but whatever it is, we've got one. Other people are trying to join. Aha! We have company. This is good. This will hopefully make things a little bit more spicy. Right. Nope. ES is gone. He's had enough. Maybe he's like, nope, this is first level stuff. Screw that. No, don't leave me. You just arrived. What? How is he the host? I'm the host. Seriously? Oh my god, what a system to have. I opened it up to being a public game. Someone leaves and exits and it quits the mission. Good Lord, please change that now. Right now. That is not acceptable. If I open the game to public and I don't click anything, I am the damn host. Do not make me leave a mission. That has got to go. Don't do public. Yeah, tell me about it, Grin. Public is not the way to do it. That is not cool. Ah, but we do have spinning blades. Which I presume is... Oh, hi. And about... Oh, that's got quite a long cooldown. Okay, well, maybe we can try and do this quick. Maybe if we group them up enough, we can just sort of... No, she sounds like a sort of nanny. She's got a nanny voice. That's not right. It's not right. I need an adult. Okay, the dwarf was weird because he's like funny hairy biker, but god damn, she's... It's not that she sounds old, it's that she sounds aged. Like, I know it's an elf, so they can live forever and such, and aging is a little bit of a different concept for them, but... That's a pretty cool ability, though, at least. Okay, well, we'll say goodbye to multiplayer, then. That's got to change by release, though. Presumably it gave host to someone else. Excuse me? He was trying to juke me. He had his juke boots on. She sounds too innocent for a wood elf. They've gone for an old lady trying to sound young. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. I bet the voice actor's probably not that old, and I pray God. Oh, what's this? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I take that. I take that. I'll throw some blades around. That's cool. Is this just like heat-seeking? Is this actually heat-seeking? Oh man, I miss my Dowie now. Elves aren't innocent. Well, yeah, that's for sure. Like, elves are anything but innocent. They are far from naive as well.
I have hunted the foe in the reeking depths, High Lore Master. The tower is safe for now, but there are signs of still more enemies lurking deeper in the sewers.
Yeah. I think she's like probably, I'm gonna guess, a 40-year-old voice actress that's trying to sound younger every now and again slips to a normal, like, slightly more deeper resonant tone, which I think would have suited the character probably better. I'm guessing here, but like, voices are hard to guess. But it doesn't match with the portrait at all. Or no, it's not. Well, back in we go. It's not working. Ah! God damn it. We missed that one. Never mind. Okay. Spanish voices Skyrim had. Yeah. Total War Warhammer does have exceptionally good voice acting. Exceptionally good across the board. Her voice is okay. Like, it's not terrible, but I think it is the one that stands out the most. It just doesn't seem to suit the visual. At least that's what I'm picking up here. But in terms of character, thus far, like the actual abilities and such, kind of okay. Kind of alright. I like the daggers and all of those things. They're kind of cool. Right up till now, like, the Empire guy, Teclis, no, not Teclis, Alontir, I think he's alright. Grungnir, Axebiter, or whatever his name was, he's alright too. That's not particularly high damage. Maybe we just need to group them up a bit more and save ourselves some time. Glorious. Oh, I'll take these gems. How about that? That's loads. Sure. I wonder what her special abilities are then. Find out soon enough. So Demon Hunters from D3. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Like, there's definitely a lot of overlap. She's a ranger. That's what I'd say. She's just a fairly classic petless ranger. Which, yes, the Demon Hunter did also encapsulate pretty well. It's fairly interesting to play. Again, some of these abilities are too loud. So what does this do? Flurry of arrows and a wide arc generating energy. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that would be cool if it actually did damage. I'm going to be a dagger elf. I'm just all about daggers. Bring them to me. How much does this fill it up? Okay, that's pretty good. She's kind of okay. A lot of the classes kind of get fun once you've unlocked a decent repertoire of skills, so I'm not going to judge too prematurely here. That seems to just do far more damage than the alternative.
Oh, I need to prepare myself for that.
Ah, that'll do. We'll leave a few heretics to go tell the others. Right. Stream of arrows in a line. This is odd. It just seems really low damage. Compared to some of the others, at least. Does it? Maybe it has some additional effects when you level it up. Or maybe it just fills your bar a little bit quicker. Right. Definitely the strategy for this game, I think, is just gather up loads of mobs and then spam your AoE. Nah, that does the job. Okay, we're level 6, nearly level 7. Oh, waddled through. The combat voice acting I kind of like. I think that's fine. It's just some of the voice lines. She might grow on me, though, because a lot of the characters have grown on me. Yeah, very low damage. It does look very low damage. We'll have a look at her skills in a moment. And see what she's... see what we've got to look forward to. Or shall we just play this one and see what comes and take it as it comes? Okay, so the thing about this is it refills the bar a lot quicker. Yeah, a lot quicker. So what does this do? Summons a dryad. Cool. Well, I'll do that. It's kind of good ability, though, to be fair. I guess you just use this to rebuild your, whatever this is, spirit? I'm going to call it spirit. Okay, we'll skip the voice lines. So, yeah. The spinning blade noise, though, is way too much. Like, that noise level, that's fine. That's fine, too. That? Way too loud. Way too loud. I don't know, it just suddenly overtakes everything else. Can't hear anything. Look at our dryad go! You can do it! I believe in you! Okay, yeah, well, bye. Apparently the wood elves are so powerful they can summon dryads out of stone. Yeah. XP. Confirmed. Yeah, absolutely. Like, they just make a plant out of nowhere.
As we feared, High Lore Master. The soldiers had been lured into an ambush. Most were slain, but a few had fallen into the hands of the enemy.
Interesting.
The men were alive when they were taken?
So I was told. But to what purpose? What does the cult need with prisoners?
Not prisoners, young Asrai.
Cult.
Sacrifices.
It's a
Offerings
cult.
to the Lord of Pestilence
You
in
knobhead.
exchange for we must do
She's not even... I wonder if she's English. Actually do. Who would say cult? Maybe it is cult. Maybe it's cult. Now I'm second guessing myself. Maybe I had it wrong all along. Yo, Davey, how's it going, bud? All good, my man. Colt. Yeah, you'd like a Colt Python, like as in the pistol. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. Right, let's. I'm not sure about this. The voice lines for this character. Definitely the only one that I'm kind of like,
They won't. By oak and ash, I swear it.
She's just weird.
The enemy will do everything in their power to keep you from reaching the captives in time. Choose your battles wisely.
Absolutely. Do not use logic in Warhammer, like, especially in Warhammer 40k, where if enough people believe in something, it simply comes to be, you know? Games Workshop IPs are just far more flexible than we give credit to. It's all just like, yeah, well, enough people believed that was the case, so the warp made it so. That pretty much brings anything into canon. Yo, Shinte, how's it going, bud? She's in English, she's Elvish. Ooh, Simon with the facts. Simon with the facts. Yep, she's Elvish, so why shouldn't she just sound like a weird sort of English? Oh, and it's certainly interesting. I don't know, though, man. I don't know. Stream of pissy arrows. There we go. I wonder how good these guys actually are. I like this pet, though. Fact, I've got a pet. Awesome. How many of these can I summon, though? Oh, only one at a time. Only one at a time. That sucks. I might have some better gear to equip as well. We'll investigate that in a moment. But first... just randomly pops out the ground. That's cool. This way. Follow me. I'd like to group you up. So this seems like the strategy to complete this game is just group everything up and kill it. Although we really just need a harder difficulty, don't we? Ah! Shoreflight arrow superior. Well, okay, let's see some of this stuff. I've got a little crown. Got a cool new bow. Oh, and I do have a separate dagger too. That's kind of nifty. Have I got my new dagger equipped? There we go. Looking good. New armor. Very similar, but with more green bits. Right, let's have a look at these. So we have ricochets into other targets, poisons and ricochets. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I'll take it. Master Archer, that I'm not really feeling. All of these seem to be fine. Do we have any passives? We have this. Okay. Regenerate energy from your familiar, grants a damage reduction bonus. Well, we've already got that equipped. And that's everything. So, God Skill Tree. Let's go. We've got 8 favour points. Start here. So, what can we do? Contribute to the death of champion, grants players critical hit bonus. Boring. Dull. Not particularly interesting. Quick to get to, though. So, what else do we have? Okay. Enemy that's area that slows enemies. Enemies are slowed. You regen health. Kind of cool. Summon a group of dryads. I think that's the cooler of the two. Healing. Healing could be useful. Where's like the level 3 of that? Physical damage is increased and has a chance to repel enemies. 15% chance. That's kind of cool too. A chance to repel enemies. Health regen. Damn. That's a lot of health regen. Sanctify a large area. Slows enemies within it and spell is cast. I think we're going to go for that. We're going to go for this. We're going to waddle up here. I'm going to go straight for Queen's Wrath. So we've got some pretty beastly health regen there. So where are we going to run here? Cost reduction. So that's an minus 5% cost reduction. Now, why do a double negative? Why are you trying to confuse me? Okay, health regen. Sure. Let's just go for a health regen build. That's what we'll do. Okay, this is very weird. Where's the Slayer? Slayer was yesterday. Today is... I know I've used the Slayer picture today. My apologies for being a lazy Hydra. Slayer might come back a little bit later today. We're doing the elf now. We've got to try the elf, give her a fair run, give her the opportunity to prove herself. I think this spinning dagger's probably the best thing we've got. We'll have a look through when we get to town as well regarding the abilities and see if there's anything a little bit more interesting that we get a hold of. Thus far, the dagger is okay, but you wouldn't want to make an entire build around using this. Like, it would get old a little bit fast. Okay, how much is this going to do? Not a huge amount. Oh, no, come on, walking. Walking's hard, man. You saved me. Right, best character that beats everything is also a stinking dwarf. Confirmed. Yeah, I think the dwarf is pretty nuts. At least from what I've seen thus far, his dash ability just seems absolutely ridiculous. Sadly, they still haven't increased the difficulty cap of this. It's still, like, a bit too easy. I think this is on normal, so I might actually have to play a bit less potato. Okay, let's just swap some of these abilities around too. We're going to get rid of... Even though that's more damage, I'm going to go for this horrible ability on here just because it recharges points quicker. That gives us 11 spare. So I actually need to unlock some more stuff. Right, let's waddle through here. Anything interesting? And we're just using this to regain our mana nice and quick. Right, 5 minutes left to catch 3 of these dudes. Off we go down here. Half the fun yesterday playing the game of Fine Hydra. We're in everywhere. Yeah, exactly. The dwarf, like, having that blink build so early in the game is like... A lot of games you've got to get, like, legendary items to get that level of mobility. And this game's just like, there you go, you can blink absolutely everywhere because you are the blinking dwarf. It's pretty crazy.
You saved...
And really hard to manage as well, but fun. Definitely fun. Right, let's continue our adventure. Waddle through here. I probably won't do the full 4 hours with this character. I just don't know as I can... Maybe I can stomach it. Oh, that has a pushback as well. Handy dandy. My little stream of wet noodle arrows. Definitely less damage than the dwarf, though, man. Definitely less damage than the dwarf. I want more dagger abilities. That's what I need in my life. Okay, I'll leave you there. How much does this do? Reasonable. Never do combat on stairs. Rule of ARPGs. Never do combat on stairs. It never ends well, you know? Did I try a controller? No, not yet, buddy. I couldn't actually find one. I think I've put them all in the loft, so I need to have a look around. But I'm 90% sure that the dwarf will be much easier to handle on a controller. Although I do think they need to put a slight global cooldown on that ability, the dash, because it's too easy to dash more times than you want.
I bring glad tidings, High Lord Master. The captives are safe.
Well done, young Asrai. The Chaos Gods withhold their gifts from now is the time to press.
Vampire characters. Well, I think I've seen a lot of requests for different characters, but like, this game is what it is. I'm not expecting more characters anytime soon. We've got the 4 classics. You know, you've got your ranger, you've got your barbarian, you've got your paladin, and you've got, and obviously they're not called that in this, but that's kind of what they are, and you've got the mage. Like, you don't quite have the melee rogue, because you've got the barbarian that kind of does the melee glass cannon thing as well, but can also delve into more tanky combat.
Since the attack, we have been on the defensive, reacting to the enemy's plans.
There is multiplayer, and there is also the opportunity to have split screen, even on PC. It's not split screen. Local co-op. You can have 4-player local co-op if you've got 4 controllers and a PC. Races, you don't pick your race. You pick your character. Your character is predefined. So you have there is a dwarf, a wood elf, a human, and a human. That is it. That's the 4 characters. The characters are predefined, so this is not an ARPG where you customize a character in terms of race and all of that. I'd expect that of an RPG, not so much of a ARPG. Ooh. I mean, it's a cool idea, don't get me wrong. Being able to pick your race, your class and such, but be a very different game for sure. Can we please shoot that? Thank you. That ability is not particularly easy to aim. It doesn't actually... You need to aim... Oh my god. You need to aim in the distance. Right. Let's continue. It's all about just throwing daggers everywhere. I just wish I was a dwarf again. That ability's cool. I'll accept this. What's a dwarf? The dwarf is a slayer. We have a dwarf slayer, an empire soldier. So the empire soldier is the tank. Dwarf slayer is the melee DPS, although any of them can do DPS and any of them can be more tanky. It's not like a rigid class structure, it's more like a general archetype. The human has more utility, generally, and we have a human mage as well, but the human soldier has, I would say, more utility compared to the dwarf. That's the main separating point. Oh, I got stunned. I'm a bad kid. That doesn't... You have to aim at the feet of what you're attacking with that ability, and that is going to trigger me hard. My triggers. But I have 2 yellow items now. Off we go. Have I played the soldier? Yeah, Captain. The soldier, I have to say, is probably my favourite character. I think the soldier's just very interesting to use. The dwarf's fun too. I did the soldier in the last beta, which is why I've not done it so much in this. But if I play enough of it, I think I'll go back to him. Okay, so we have Bloodlust ready now. So we just need to gather up enough enemies. Gather some enemies over here, around here. More enemies, more enemies, more enemies. There we go. And this is like your super special ability. You can do this every now and again. And you get loads of special super Easter eggs, or fragments. They look very Easter-like, don't they? Damn. And that is used to level up your god skill, your god tree. Right, so if we go over to the god tree over here, we've got 2 points left, so we can stick them, one here, one there, and we're working towards this health gen increase. Don't have enough favor points left, but we'll get them fairly soon. I need to level up this character to get some more stuff. I feel like that ability is just the superior. Just seems the better of the abilities right now. A little trickle of damage. Definitely the cooler. Definitely the cooler of the abilities. Yeah, the fragments will level up your god tree, which is kind of one of your skill trees. So you get access to more abilities as you level up, but you also get access to those items which, combined with points that allow you to unlock bits of the tree, you can then invest them into various upgrades and new abilities on that tree. There's kind of like a separate upgrade system. It works pretty well. Like it's got basically a defensive and an offensive ability as far as I can tell for pretty much every character. Where's my pet? Come back here, you crappy pet. Okay, Smexy elf time. Yeah, what's up, Vaz? Oh, see if we can gather a few more. She's all right. She's all right. I'm not quite sold on the range gameplay, mainly because that ability just does not go where you aim it. That's one of the main things that's triggering me with her. Right, oh. I'd like to unlock her next abilities. What we're going to do is we're just going to try and blitz through the levels and get her some different abilities and see if we can come up with a build that is, let's say, a little bit more me. Nah! I love this guy. Yep. Right. I love this throwing dagger. Seems to do pretty decent damage. The fact that she decides to whack with a dagger when she's out of ammo is a weird choice. Very odd. Nurgle, Nurgle! Oh, your voice acting is so funny!
I need to repair myself for that.
Which ability isn't going where you want? The left click. So the left click ability, you have to click by their feet. You can't click on the actual character model that you're targeting at. At least that's from my experience of playing it. This is the current, this one. So if I'm clicking on him like this, it misses him. I have to click on his feet in order to hit him. So this one is not lined up properly. Do you ever fight demons or followers of Slanesh? Yet you fight all 4 Chaos Gods within this, which is cool. It's nice to have a game that includes the diversity. It would be nice if the game's... Oh, cool, look at that. Got my hairy shoulders going on. Okay, upgrade my dagger. I'm not going to look at min-maxing any of this. There's not a lot of point right now. Okay, I'll go in here first. Return to Teclis.
I have brought you a prisoner, High Lore Master. An uncle
Evening, Gav.
from the dark forests to the north.
Leave him to me. I'll have the answers I seek, one way or another. Return to me when you are ready. Oh.
I'm ready. Crowns. Anything else we got? Personal stash. Right, now we have to go use the personal stash. Still some work to do in this game, but it's getting there slowly. I'd like it if multiplayer worked. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Deviant in their art design. I would say it's more arcade, this nature. This is not particularly grimdark. This is more action. This is more ARPG. It's more action roleplay than anything else. That's the best way I can put it, at least. Yeah, the normal left click is better. Yes, definitely. I'm only using this one because it increases your regen speed, so I can spam more of these spiral cuts. So you see, there I have to click on his feet in order to get that to work. So she has actually now turned into the stereotype pet class ranger. See, god damn it. This ability, man. This ability is gonna go. Oh my god. You can't... look at that. It's because it counts as a shift click ability. I'm sure that's what it is. And shift... I don't know. We're just changing that one right now, because that one is triggering me. Get out of here. Get out. Oh! Spinning Blade Superior. Oh no. Oh, yeah, Spinning Blade Superior. I'll take some of them apples. That's what I really want. Superior Cut slows them. And Poisons. That's what we want. Spiral Cut Mastered. What level do you have to be for that? 21. I'll do it. I'll get there. We're 11 already. Okay. You're hesitant to get this. It looks good, but too much like BOE or D3. I'd say it's very, very different to those two games. But it depends what you're talking about by different. Like, the enemy design in this, I feel, is different. The more arcade feel, the more emphasis on utility, more emphasis on cross-character synergy. I get a very different vibe from this to those games. Don't get me wrong, they're perfectly fine games. But it depends, like, if you don't like it because you're not such a fan of the ARPG genre, then, that's fair. Hang about. Hang about. We haven't actually changed that damn ability yet. Did I do the wrong one? I did the wrong one. There we go. That's the one. Generates energy. Wrong damn ability. Okay. A lot of lost potential. I mean, the trouble is, no matter what 4 classes they make in this game, if that's what spawned the comment, no matter what 4 classes they pick, you can say that. They could pick any 4 of any 4 characters, and someone will say, well, there's a lot of stuff they missed out on. You know? And it's... I don't know, I don't think it's feasible to really expect an ARPG to present you with like more than 5 classes at launch. I'd say realistically. I mean, yes, they could have gone for more, let's say, quirky character choices. They could definitely have gone for, like, the dwarf could have been a ranger, the Empire soldier could have been a ranger, any one of the characters could have been a ranger, an elf can be a ranger, a wood elf can be a ranger. You can have a range class, you can have a magic class. Okay, the only one you can have as magic would be the dwarf, but even then you could have gone for a rune priest. This is all true, but then how many people that are not Warhammer fans would kind of buy into it as easily? I think the aim is to make it accessible to others as well. As far as I can see, it's basically covered the classics, which is Ranger, Mage, Melee Tank, Melee DPS. Just covered the classics. Oh. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I seem to unlock fragments faster on this character, or at least it feels that way. Woo! Have I seen the bug on the spinning blade line? Not that I'm aware of. I like the spinning blade ability though, seems pretty cool. But yeah, going back to my point, no matter what you give a Warhammer fan, if you're giving a certain quantity, you're missing out on giving everyone everything they want, you know? There's too much in Warhammer to give everyone everything they want. It's not possible. That being said, they did go for, I would say, the safest options. Whether you think that's a good or a bad thing, like, that's completely up to you. But I think the current character choices are basically the... Yes, probably the most generic, or the most archetypical. Whether that's a good or bad thing, again, up to you. A certain expectation. Additional classes normally are added later. Yeah, exactly. Additional classes per DLC. That's kind of how it goes. It's because a class is, like... The class is the hardest part to make of an ARPG. At least from discussions with Martyr. Like, they can pump out levels... They can pump out enemies to a degree a lot faster than they can pump out a new class. Like, their creation time for a class as a studio is like 8 months. Per class. Just, I guess, in terms of all of the various animations, the planning that goes into that, the abilities, the skill trees. I imagine most of it's probably animation work. But who knows? Maybe not. Okay, refreshing, so you want to try something different. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I'd say this game is definitely doing something different. And that's the arcade style ARPG. Couch co-op heavy. Less min-max, as far as we can tell anyway. Although we don't have the full sort of extent of gear customization. Whether you like it or not's another thing, because it is still like a very indie ARPG, and you know, it might lack the refinement many players are after. Oh, hello. I'll just equip that very briefly. Yoink. I don't know as everyone's going to... Well, I already know everyone doesn't have the same opinion of this. That kind of goes without saying, but there's going to be mixed opinions because it is quirky, very quirky. And it's not the smoothest ARPG out there. It's not the best min-maxer, or I don't think it will be, even when the gear is fully implemented.
The Beastman played us for fools. He led me right into a trap, knowing he would be the first one to die.
I had not
What does
I do if
Okay, that'll do. That's enough voice acting for now. Get our bonus XP. The thing is that I like in this game is this looks like it's going to have some tighter control on damage creep, provided they can get the balance right, and there is enough utility within the game. Again, this is all in the review video I did, but I think you're going to see a much better cooperative experience in this. For me, one of my biggest problems with many other ARPGs is playing with a friend is really difficult because the damage inflation's too big. So you log in with your friend, he carries you, you carry him, You take it in turns to carry each other. Very rarely are you ever having a sort of a combat experience that involves both of you having comparable levels of fun. I think this looks like it might do an easier job, or it might do a better job of that. Might not, but I think the format they're going for with the skills looks like that might happen. That's a cool ability. So we can say goodbye to the knives. What even is that? That's just ridiculous arrows out of everywhere. Right, let's continue. What's up, Ice? How's it going? What's up, Psycho? How's it going, bud? Welcome, welcome. So far, still not quite feeling the in the groove with this character. Maybe a few more abilities needed.
I need to focus.
Like, she's alright. I think it's just because I'm not as fond of ranged characters. I also haven't equipped my god skill yet, so we can go ahead and do that. Okay. So there's a god skill, Queen's Wrath. We'll go for number 5, I guess, and we'll keep the dagger throw. Actually, what's the damage differential here? 186, 900. That just seems a lot more. Does have a chance to repel as well, so I'll tell you what, we'll pop that there instead. And what do we got here? Damage increase after moving. Okay, it's good to know. Okay. PoE. PoE while listening to Hydra play Chaosbane. That's got to be confusing. What is up? Okay, what difficulty are you on? Yeah, I think I might be on normal. I need to check, actually, because this is too easy. Let's use a little bit of this. Nice. I like that. Looks pretty, at least. Right, Spiral Cut Superior. Yeah, I'm just not feeling her, you know. I like the charge, I like the knockbacks. I think I need to find a couple more abilities on her that I like. She also does seem to just simply have a bit less damage. Seems a little weaker.
There's nothing to fear here.
Except for that ability. Like, if you're going to kill stuff, that just seems good. I guess she probably would be very useful in a group situation. Yes, Slayer was yesterday. I did a full playthrough, and the video was up on the YouTube channel, if you want to see the Slayer gameplay. I did a full A to Z of the current beta. Once that ability does damage, that might help. That might make things a little bit more interesting.
Oh, I need to prepare my for that.
I think I'm also not making the best use of abilities, which is probably sort of slowing things down a little bit. I could probably be more damage efficient. Leaving ground effects definitely seems like the way to go as well. The Slayer stacking ground effect was sort of pretty OP.
There's nothing to fear here.
That's pretty good. Maybe a bit of cooldown reduction on this character, and yeah, maybe cooldown reduction on her, and then you've got yourself a perma slow. What I'm really looking forward to is having a difficulty that sort of really feels challenging.
There's nothing to fear here.
Just looking at the cooldown on that. Yeah, if we can get like 40% cooldown reduction, I don't know what the cap is, but that would be pretty damn neat. Single target damage, look at that. There we go. Take me a new short bow. Now, out the sewers we go. A VRPG would be the next step. A VR ARPG. I have no idea how that would work. It would just be like an action game then, because it would have to be first person.
There's nothing to fear here.
If you have a first person ARPG, is it still an ARPG? I guess so. I guess everyone just associates it with being top down, but it doesn't have to be.
Oh, I need more time.
It's hard to get the same amount of action in another camera angle, but yeah. Right, let's get out of here. With my jittering elf. Yeah, she vibrates awkwardly like the other humanoid does. There we go. Nice. Silence. Nice. The dash from the dwarf is really broken. Confirmed. The damage should not stack. That's the problem. And the fact that he has an invulnerability ability. Like, holy moly. That's pretty OP. Okay. Let's get some rings, get some stuff. Oh, cool helmet. Is that a helmet? That's a hood. Cool hood. Cool hood, bro. Right, and... a better bow. Right, what do we do here? Return to Vox. On my way. I need some more levels, man. Looks like level 20 things start to get a bit more interesting. First person ARPG. Yeah... I would say... Destiny 2, though, isn't that more of like a looter shooter? You know? Like that's like a shooter RPG. Or a shooter RPG MMO. Not quite MMO. Well, it's not really MMO, because you just go in small parties, but... Yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. Right, I'm just going to nip to the toilet, guys. Give me 20 seconds. I'll be right back. Too much beer. Oh, my word. Apologies for that, guys. Apologies. Seems like I'm part camel. That seemed to just go on forever. That's what happens, though, when you're drinking beer and playing games. You loot stuff and shoot stuff with abilities. An ARPG, basically. I get what you're saying. but I think you still can't remove the word first-person shooter from Destiny. Like, it may be, at a biggest twist, it's an FPS ARPG, but I don't think you can put the word ARPG before the word FPS, because it's still an FPS. Its core mechanics are FPS. It's kind of like when Martyr said it was open world because the story let you go to different places. That's what I think saying that Destiny is an ARPG is doing. It's kind of, okay, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think that's the words I would use. Dragon Age 3, yeah, that's probably an option. Come on! Kill the damn thing. Okay. Have you played Diablo at all? If so, how does the game compare to it? Yeah, I probably popped like 400 or 500 hours in Diablo in total. This game is very different. It is, you know, this is an indie game first up, so it doesn't have Blizzard levels of polish, that's for sure. The ability to drop in, drop out, a bit like Diablo. The voice acting in Diablo is definitely better. The story was probably... Diablo's overall quality was very good. And I think in the early game portion, Diablo 3 was probably better than this in every way that I can think of. It's where Diablo went to late game that I think my personal issues with Diablo were, because of the silly amount of damage creep that the game had, or damage inflation. It got to the point where you had one item would give you 5,000% more damage. And for me, that's what basically broke Diablo. Because all of a sudden it meant playing with friends was next to impossible. It caused some big issues for rift farming and stuff like that when you wanted to play with friends. Again, this is just a personal view, but I do think it's... You can't really argue with it. Like, Diablo had all sorts of damage inflation on items. Like, some builds you needed 4 particular items in order to be able to play with your friend. If not, they were just carrying you. I think there is a small chance that this game won't succumb to that fate, because there is just less... Well, that being said, we are missing 2 tiers of item gear, so they might go down the exact same route. It might happen. But I'm hopeful that it won't. That's my one hope. I mean, Diablo is the more refined experience, I would say. That's sort of not in question. Yeah, exactly, Gavin. It's that portion of Diablo 3 where I really enjoyed getting from level 1 to 80 back before that didn't take 2 hours, you know? I did that back in the time when it probably took like 50 hours. You know, when the game first came out, it was a long old slug to get your level up that high. I really liked the game then. You came up with all these weird janky builds to try and get through different dungeons. No one was on the forums sort of like, oh, have you used this particular build? It was just... There were a few that people were talking about, but it was far less metas and min-maxing and all of this stuff. I think there was more creativity. And it kind of was like... It would depend on what you were lucky enough to find, because there weren't so many legendaries basically controlling the meta. At least in the first few months of launch. I really liked that phase. That was really good fun. I would say if you've got friends to play this with, I think this game will probably deliver some value for money. But like, if you like ARPGs as a genre, there's better out here that will cost you less money. But I do think the cooperative experience within this might be better than some of the other games. And it might be more exciting too. That's kind of as honest as I can be, I think. It's not a perfect game, and it's certainly got a few shortcomings, but I think the co-op will do fairly well for it. I think the boss fights as well are definitely something to speak highly about. Then Prestige came. Yep, definitely. Prestige, man. God, what a mechanic. The old level grinding at the end of the game. Okay. Let's see if we can waddle through. Yeah, exactly. Like, the game's got its own thing going on. I'd say if you're a build crafter, like Path of Exile or Grim Dawn will suit you much better, as far as I can tell, anyway. I would imagine they will tick that box very nicely. If you really want some like swish, pretty-looking action, Wolfson's not finished, but does that pretty well. For me, I think the strength of this game looks like it will be in delivering a fairly fun cooperative experience. There is a bit more pick up and play local co-op. Like, how many games do you have in your library right now that if a friend came over your house you could play on the same TV or PC, you know, and enjoy their company? That, I think, is something to consider. It's a big thing. It's a big selling point for a game. I think it will probably be understated in the reviews. Like, Diablo 3 actually on console was very good for that. It was, like, by Endgame, no, but you could all make a new character together. Okay, some dwarf statues in these sewers. Yes, yeah, the sewers of Nuln were built by dwarfs, reportedly. One of the canon buffs has told me this. So it's... Originally, I had a complaint in the YouTube video that this was Nuln and, you know, some of the architecture is dwarven. Well, reportedly, that is because it was built by dwarfs. Maybe not the city, but the underway beneath it. At least that's what I was told by some lore person. Okay. Do you think... yeah. That's as good as I can be with a sort of transparency for this. It's not a perfect game, but I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. We're going to have to see what it's like at launch, though. Going to have to see if multiplayer is actually working. See a class that takes 2 players to use. That'll be interesting. So that's basically like Helldivers, then. The twin-stick game where you have one gunner and one shooter. Sorry, one gunner and one shooter. One driver and one gunner. That's a cool game. I like it. Very tough, though. Like, requires quite a lot of synergy and... hang about. Did I not pull the lever down south? Or did the lever not... oh, no. Did I miss the lever? I missed one of them. I hope it's this one. Because I'm going down here. Okay. This is some early copy. Yeah, this is the second phase of the beta. So it's got 6 weeks till launch. Not that long, actually, considering stuff. Yeah, so it's not that far away from launch. But this is an early access beta, so if you pre-order the game, you get access to it. If you want to try it out. I'm gonna carry on till I get to the boss of this area, but I have to say this is definitely not my favourite class, although I definitely see some purpose and utility to her, let's say. Oh, take some random gold. Not that we've got anything to spend it on just yet. Itemization in the game's still not fully implemented, so if anyone sees complaints that items are too boring, well, just ask them to compare the items from any other ARPG that are rare. What we have are uncommon, common, and rare. That's the 3 tiers of item we have access to. And yes, they're all kind of dull, because they've got 3 to 4 stats on them, just like every other ARPG's rare items. So the question is, what will the next 2 tiers have, and will they be interesting? And no one knows. There are more tiers, though. There's at least 2 more tiers. We know that. And you could maybe argue that some of the rare stats could be tweaked. No, it's not the same developers as Martyr. These guys made How to Survive. How to Survive 2. An interesting game, sort of very much a console classic. Right, talisman. We got some good stuff here. Yes. We have looted. Hello, Teclis. I am Teclis. I have a deep voice. What's up, Pam? Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Right, let's go for golden bow. Golden talisman? Any other golds? I got another gold here, I swear. I swear. Maybe that was a new one. And do we have any more god skill? 4 points left. Okay, so we can get this for our health regen. We can work towards this. Health regen for all players is increased. That's kind of dull, isn't it? It's not very exciting. Now, what are we working towards here? 10% physical damage. That's kind of cool. Large area. What would I like to work toward? Brambles. I'd like to work towards that, but level 3. Here. That's it. So that I can go there. And we can finish up there too. Oh! Less crit damage and 200% health regen. I'm going to take it. I'm doing all the health regen. No! I want my health regen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can get that too. Yeah, we're just going to go for a health regen elf. That'll do. That game had awesome potential. Which game was that? North Chest. Oh, damn it. Did I miss one? Martyrs 2.0 is still on the way, so we'll have to see what happens with that. We shall have to see the God Skill tree that I've already been investing in for a long time. Do we have any more? One more favour point. Yes, glorious. Boop. Oh, can't unlock it with favour yet. Right. But I've got loads of these. Why can I not unlock that one? You fiend! You assholes! Why can I want that one? Oh, you son of a bee. You son of a bee. I want this in my life. You've just ruined all of my plans for health regen. And this. 200% health regen. Like, please. Why? Is there... Hang on. Is there another route to get here? Nope. Because that goes all the way down here and around there. God damn it. Pick up the big skill, FFS. Hang on, has that not upgraded? Why is it coloured in then? Why is it not coloured in? Oh, sorry, why is it coloured in? You see, it's not that colour. Maybe it's half shaded because I've got the one next to it. Right, god damn it. God damn it. Okay, that makes sense now, but I didn't realise they half shaded in when you're next to it and then fully shaded in when you select it. That's confusing. Like, this one's not half shaded in. It's got a blink on it, though. God damn it. Okay, that makes sense. I just assumed I had that one because it was already shaded in. But I see now. Thank you for pointing that out. Son of a bee. Yeah, absolutely. Son of a bee. Is this little PoE? Yeah, that's one way of putting it, I guess. It's one way of putting it. But I would say, comparisons to PoE and D3, like, do take in mind how many years of content has gone into those. However, PoE does look quite nice. It's got some pretty nice textures to it. It's got a nice design system. It's got a lot of clever stuff to it. You need to, even if you don't like it, you gotta admit the PoE's done some stuff, some good stuff. Okay. Carillion, is that you? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. Yeah, PoE hot garbage when it came out. I think Diablo 3, when it came out, aside from the bugs, was pretty good. Because, yes, it hardly worked for the first 2 weeks. Like, no one could log in. Or if you could, you had to wait like a year to get in.
There's nothing to fear here.
But those games have had multiple expansions, like, for PoE, what, like, over 7 or 8 years? To be fair, like, it's aging well, it's doing a great job. Not trying to take anything away from that. But it's a bit like the problem with MMOs and WoW. It's like every MMO that comes out, players play it for a bit and then go back to WoW. Oh, obviously that's kind of changed now, and like WoW seems to be kind of slowly dying a death. I don't actually know what the figures are like at the moment, but for a long time that was like the curse. It was the biggest game, it had the most stuff, so anything else that came out had less stuff, and people would just go back to WoW. The curse. The curse. A few came out and held my interest for a while. I played Rift, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. That was a good game too. Loved that, in fact. 5 Doom Spears blowing up Atheldoran. Nice. Feels bad, man. We won't tell the Wood Elf you did that. We'll save her.
I need to prepare myself for that. It's too late.
There's nothing to fear.
We need more damage for this this character. She just feels a little bit weak on the damage output side. Oh, come on! Oh, there's a healer back there. This might take a while if I don't kill him. I like the sound effects, actually, from the Chaosbane. Sounds pretty fun. If I was a dwarf, they'd all be dead already. Ooh. Take that. Don't mind if I do. Where are you? Nope. Right, and now we've got... Is it time? Is it time already? Ah, there we go. Face tank. Yes! Yes, it died. It died. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Old Republic, amazing voice acting and amazing narrative for an MMO. Really good. I listened to every single voice line in that game. Absolutely amazing. Ah, damn. So good. So good. Diablo boxed itself into a corner. Any chances will end up upsetting someone. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go. WoW had the 800-pound gorilla. Truth as well. A lot of hot truths coming out. Yeah, squeezy toy sounds, Pam. Absolutely. Wee! Wee! It's like the little squeezy chickens. Right. I guess let's try this again. I'll sell some items first. God damn, it's sunny outside. I can feel the heat beating down on me. Okay. Level up this and get some reputation rewards. Ah! 100 gold crowns, thank you, and a tome of knowledge. Oh, I leveled up twice. There we go. So now we have, if we go to skills, we might have some more stuff. Elven shot. Ah, superior. Chance to slow. So what we got there? 1, 2, 1, 3. It's a tiny bit more damage, but 2, 9, 2, 6. Okay, so we got this. Regeneration energy from your familiar grants a damage reduction bonus. And so how do you regen energy from your familiar? Eh? I didn't even notice that. Right. And what do we got here? Gold, all experience gain is increased. Experience gain is increased, we'll take that. Health regen is increased. That's what we need in our lives. We'll go for Health regen. There we go. Ah. Touch it when it's glowing. Gotcha. Touch it when it's glowing. Words to live by. Okay, D3 unfixable now? Yeah, I think it's a bit late to fix D3, you know. The numbers just... yeah, as you say, the damage inflation. That's my only gripe with the game. Like, for me, I can never go back to it because they've gone too far. Right, we'll do a bit of damage. Definitely the way to go here is just sort of running through and firing backwards.
There's nothing to fear here.
Focus.
I think we'll just try and go through some of this quickly.
There's nothing to fear here.
Where's all the damage? I missed my dwarf. And that ability should not track. That ability should not track, for the love of God. Yay! Little nurgling big boss.
I need to focus.
Oh, it didn't kill him. Rip. Okay. Right, let's move through.
There's nothing to fear here.
I guess maybe if we just group everything, will it crash again? The optimization in this game is actually pretty good, to be fair.
I don't have the energy. Oh, I need to focus.
There's nothing to fear here.
I need a poison.
Focus. Energy.
I need some goddamn... Ah, where's my little glowing thing? Could I touch it?
Time.
I need my dwarf, man. I just missed my dwarf.
To fear here.
Have to let them go. Yeah, exactly. Squats are gone, man. Squats are gone. Uh-oh. Hey, there we go. That took a while. That was fun, though. 10% damage. I'll take it. And is this unclean one time? Nope, not yet. We'll rock through here, though.
I don't have the energy.
There's nothing to fear.
I think what makes the dwarf so strong is the fact he's got an unlimited cast button that you can use every now and again. Like, that's just nuts. His mobility is also just silly.
I don't have the energy.
So, how's everyone in the chat doing? Dwarf is the best. Yeah, absolutely confirmed. Confirmed. No, not even any question. That's just my view, at least, but... Aha. Master Archer Superior. I wonder what that does.
Energy. Time.
Let's have a quick check. Skills... Shift like arrow, Master Archer Superior, a flurry of arrows. Oh, what's this one do? Crippling Blade. Oh, throws a dagger that generates energy. That's not as cool, is it? Although, it's a dagger build, and daggers are cool. So we're going to go dagger there, and we're going to go Spiral Cut Superior there. That'll do. Oh no, where's the damage? Where's the damage? I think this might take a bit of time to kill the Great Unclean One like this. Okay. Does this game not have energy leech? As far as we can tell from the base items, no. There may be, but not on the lower 3 tiers of items.
There's nothing to fear here.
I have a lot of daggers. I have a lot of daggers. The hell is that noise? Is that just because it's attacking the wall? This is not quick. If I was a Dowie, they'd all be dead. I need cooldown reduction. Lots of cooldown reduction to make this remotely doable. Oh, it's this bit.
There's nothing to fear here.
Okay. Keep killing all of them. They just want to hug me. I know, man. They're just after love. Papa Nurgle didn't give them everything they ever wanted, so they just want a hug. Oh! Ah! Help! Okay, do we have anything else new in my god skill tree? Right, now we've unlocked this. Huzzah! Skill points 12? Eek! Fine, I'll unlock it. Blessing of the Forest, health regen. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. Okay. Right, so we need 12 points. So I'm going to get rid of Spiral Cut because that looks like hot spinning garbage. Fine, I'm going to put that in there. Damage is increased after moving. I don't need that. What I need in my life is more health regen. No. 12. Oh, so you can't have both of those. No. Health regen 307. Of all players is increased. Okay, well I'll just take that one because I don't need to increase it for all players. That's kind of cool though. Right, and now I need to change this ability because that's rubbish. Regenerating energy from your familiar. Nope, I just need health regen. Just anything with health regen and I'm set. So we'll stick with Spinning Blade. We'll go with a Spinning Shot Superior, and we'll go with that. That seems to be more reasonable. Not quite the combo I would have liked, but do. Sad Hydra confirmed. Okay, let's go. Oh, sad face, Gavin. Ankle fractures suck. At least there's games, though, eh? Right. Extra skill points confirmed. Do we have... No, we don't have any more favour points. It's because I wasted one, isn't it? Game's laughing at me. Okay, and I think you can go up to level 25 now. I'm curious actually what the rest of my skill points are. So if I look to the right, the bottom down here. Living Roots. Lay a trap on the ground which triggers a damaging explosion. It's kind of cool. When an enemy approaches. And, okay, you can have a certain amount of traps. Thorny Arrow. A rain of arrows over an area. That sounds much cooler than what I've currently got. Lay a persistent trap on the ground that triggers when an enemy approaches. Damage and slowed. That's cool too. And barbed brambles. Some of the lighter brambles that damage enemies that cross them. That's kind of okay. That's kind of alright. Human Soldier's just got cooler stuff though. It's all about the soldier. All about the soldier. It's all about the dagger as well.
There's nothing to fear here.
So how is my health regen looking? I'm just watching me take some damage right now. Seeing if my health's actually going down. Oh, we didn't change the difficulty, did we? I was going to say, it still feels a little bit on the easy side. And that's an understatement. Oh. This dude, he's a pro. I think this also poises, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it does. Nice. Oh, hi. I think this is like supposed to be a champion. It's a shame they don't have some more, I wouldn't say random instances happening down here. I mean, they do have random things, but... Ooh, I'll take that. There's nothing that surprising that happens. There's like the 4 basic types of enemy. Right, I'm just going to try and run through, make it to the boss. Definitely the way to do this. Just bait everything in the map. Get it to all just follow you. And then make the game crash. I wonder if there's an aggro range on them, actually. It's a good question. Oh, God. And I don't have enough for my bloodlust either. Glorious. And we've got some slightly better armbands. They're yellows, so we'll take them. Right, let's roll. The pet is pretty cool. Definitely helps. Call of the Spirits Superior. Okay, I'm willing to see what exactly that is. Dryad. The Dryad remains... you can only summon one at one time. Cooldown 14 seconds. Max summons 1. Call of the Spirits. Okay. Doesn't really tell me what the difference is. If I get rid of both of those, I have enough. Looks exactly the same. Ah, hell, it'll do.
There's nothing to fear here.
Right. Anyone else looking forward to a little bit more Total War Warhammer 2 action? I'm thinking of busting a little bit of that out later today. I really enjoy that game, man. I want to try and learn it and get a little bit better, so I'm thinking a little bit more Total War Warhammer later. Have a cheeky little bit of a bash. And guess who it is? It's Papa Nuggle. More damage, maybe. Yeah, I'm guessing. Even. I'm guessing. Ruff, ruff, ruff. So this is one of the highlights of the game. What I'd consider to be a nice raid-style boss. And I get stunned first time. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that blade actually just sits on him and wrecks him. Yep, that is very, very good. That damage, though. Come on. Do the damage. No! Do the damage, damn you. Okay. Phase 1 down. That blade ability is broken. Because it's a bouncing ability, so once it goes into him, it just sits there.
There's nothing to fear here.
It's actually fairly easy when you've done it a few times, but I probably will die in a little bit. Praise be to dash abilities, man. No! You put the shield up just as my ability was going there. Okay, that will murder him. There we go. Health regen, man. It seems really good. I think the cross-class synergy in this game will be really interesting. I'm so curious to see how it's balanced, or if it's even balanced at all, you know. Oh god.
There's nothing to fear here.
Because it's definitely one of those games that could easily have balancing issues. Especially with a fairly small team working on it. Doesn't even really seem to hurt me that much thanks to my life regen.
There's nothing to fear.
Right. Eek. I might even be able to use a potion to heal through that, you know, with my health regen. Okay. Battlefield Gothic Armada looks weird. Well, yes, it is a little bit. I like it, but... yeah, that's true. The more classes, the harder the balancing will be. Definitely. Definitely. But, I mean, if we see another class in this game, we're talking like 6 to... I don't know, 6 to 12 months? Like, it's not going to be soon. It's not going to be anywhere near soon. I have a feeling I'm still playing it on normal as well, to my shame. I'll put my hood on so I look awesome. I've got another hood. It's even better. Anything better here? Do. Oh, that'll do. Leave the lair. I thought it would be on very hard, but... when I made the character, that is. But I have a feeling I may have forgot to change it. Change difficulty. Oh my god. Okay. Oops. Normal is too easy. That's certainly true. Okay, so we can go to Prague now. But do we have any... 1 favour point? Huzzah! There we go. 1, 2, 3, and then we get this, which will give us even more healing. AoE heals for the win. I would like to go to Prague. Will there be crafting? Yes. There's not crafting currently.
Who in Urson's name are you?
Blah 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 blah. Crafting. So there's a few different things going on. We've got items that we can bless. So items you basically. Oh, you can also filter by item type. That's new. I like that. That's fun. That's awesome. You can bless items, so you can put gems into them and make them better, and that's cool. Although you can't access it currently. I guess if you go to the shop over here, relic hunts, you can do specific missions for items, trade. You can obviously trade and buy stuff. Donations is basically, if you trade all of that, you get reputation. That gives you extra bits and bobs. But yes, there will be some form of crafting, I think. Yeah, I know, Livid. I normally play on very hard, in my defense. In my defense. If I was a dwarf, I'd play this on impossible. Doc, there is no Slanesh in this game just yet. It's in the game, it's not in the beta though. My health regen is superior.
There's nothing to fear here.
These missions are going to take a while. This character's damage just feels a bit weak. God damn. It's going to take a long time. I'm pretty sure there's more damaging abilities I could be using. There we go. Come on. I like the slow field. That's cool. Maybe once it adds a poison, it'll be less bad. Supply is 1 out of 10. The joys of being an elf. You are quick, at least. Let's gather them up. Gather up the enemies. More. We need more. Need random enemy abilities to root you as well. I miss my dwarf. I miss my dwarf, man. I would have finished the level already. I would have finished everything twice. The throwing dagger does some nice spike damage. That's something at least, but the whole thing just feels pretty low. That's the one. That's the one that does some damage. Okay. You're trying to like Martyr? It's not making it easy. Fair enough. Martyr is its own worst enemy in many ways. Right, we're nearly level 18. Hopefully we get a new skill. Hopefully. God, I'm going to die of old age before we finish this mission. It hasn't really got notably harder, just enemies have gotten fatter. Aha! Smelly chest. Yeah, the thing about the dwarf is his godlike ability is just so good. Infinite ability use and 4 seconds of invulnerability. It's really good. And the stacking fire damage on the floor, let's be fair. Yeah, that could be. Like, I've gone for perhaps the more defensive god skill. I've gone for this. So she can summon 4 dryads instead of 1. So my chosen ability, this, is more utility. It's got a really nice AoE slow. Which is probably great in a really hard difficulty if you're just going to be kiting all day, but... Oh, God. Okay, we're going to be here a while. Fortunately, we can dash. Okay, while we're running, I'm going to open a window. So if I keep my mouse in the air while I'm walking across, there we go. That's fine. We're good. God damn, it's summer, guys. It's summer in the UK. Feels good, man. 21 degrees. Absolutely killing it. Barbecue's coming out tomorrow. That's confirmed. Oh yes, bring it on. I'd like to see some 4-player action in this, I really would. Way too hot. Confirmed. I'm English, so anything over 16 is uncomfortable. Actually, I'd settle for 18. With a jumper. Call that summer. This is the UK, my friend. To be fair, we had 36 degrees plenty of times last year. Which obviously isn't as hot as many countries, but reasonable. Reasonable for the UK. Still sweaty. And we do like our humidity as well. Even folk from very, very warm climates come to the UK and complain about it. Yeah, but is it 40 degrees of dry heat or is it humid heat? That's the question. Because it's difficult to compare. I've met plenty of Italians who tell me that they can't stand the English summers. Sneaky elf, confirmed. Hoop. A few more of these. Aha! Got some extra bits and bobs. Ooh, shiny. I'll take that. The Warhammer Fantasy campaign plans are coming along nicely as well. Slowly getting there. Just need a few more skills I can get. Ouch. There's a lot of enemies. I think poison would make a huge difference here. Certainly feels that way. Right, have I unlocked any more of these? Huzzah. So 1, 2. 2 more points, and then we get insane health regen, and I want to get that as well. I don't even care about less crit damage. I just want to be a regen tank. Yep. Okay. Near to the coast, sometimes very humid. Sticky heat. It's the best, man. It's all about that sticky heat. Okay, so I've got this guy some medicine. I've got some quest rewards. Bunch of these. That should be an extra favor point. Nope, no more favor points. You can now bless your equipment by selecting an item you want to upgrade for your infantry. So now you used to do shift to compare. Yeah, it looks like they've actually removed it. So you used to just select it and then click the bless down in the bottom, but it looks like they've actually just removed the bless feature. So you can look at your status and you can, well, I can reset this. I've got quite a few points to spend actually. If I didn't have that there, I'd be one step closer to the Queen's Wrath mastered. God damn. Okay, poisoners, it's a dot. Yeah, poison's just a dot. I think slows are separate. Nurgle elf confirmed. Yeah, I'm just going for a regen elf. It seems a bit odd, but I wonder if I can. I don't know. And that's what I really like about this game, is it has some really interesting synergies I think you'll be able to come up with a party. So you might be able to have a whole character just built around giving your allies health regen, you know? I really like that. For me, that's where the arcade feel comes from for this game. See, my health goes up pretty damn fast. Needs more, though. Needs more regen. If only I were a dwarf. I think there needs to be a few more enemy abilities that perhaps do, I don't know, some more effects. Like rooting every now and again, some more slows. Maybe not, because maybe at a certain difficulty that ability would actually kill me. I hope the game gets to a difficulty at least where, like, dodging stuff like that is just mandatory. I really... Oh, hi, how's it going? Damn.
Focus.
Yeah, actually, if this was, like, 2 difficulties higher, I would have died. So, maybe it doesn't have to be that bad. Damn that dash ability, man.
Prepare myself for that. And the focus.
Whew. That was good. A little bit more entertaining, at least. Could be here a while. Could be here a while. Da, da, da. Let's summon a pet. Maybe he can help whittle him down with me. Damn. That can't be right, man. Some form of Uber boss. Cool. I'm down. I'm down with that. 10% damage. Let's go. 10% max health, armor. I don't need health or armor. All I need in my life is health regen. That's all I need. I guess armor would make sense on this character.
There is a book in your possession.
There is a book. I will have it. Top story.
Here.
Silly voice acting. Okay. Oh god. Right. Oh god.
There's nothing to fear here.
There's a lot of daemons. Nice. Right. Where are we going? I don't think it's this way. Yep. Right, let's continue. No damage plus 10% equals no damage. Yep. I need a lot more damage than what I've currently got. I think it's just because of the AoE's conal. Damn, this dash ability, though. It's actually kind of difficult, because you have to keep moving. Can't stay still.
There's nothing to fear here.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're running out of time, but it's been a fun exercise at least.
I don't have the energy.
Okay, how's it going? All I want is health regen. I have no damage. I know, Simon. I know. Well, it's because I've set myself out on that path and I don't really now have a choice. That's the path I have chosen as an elf. And unfortunately, co-op's not working. So, yes, a good observation, though. I have doomed myself to this path. And I think I might actually die.
There's nothing to fear here.
No, we're okay. Do not stand still. I like actually that the playstyle against these guys is a bit different. You do actually have to keep moving. That's cool. I dig that. I'm down. Okay. Round this way. 3 minutes till he escapes. Fine. Let's see how balanced the encounter is. No, I don't think it's much further.
There's nothing to fear here.
Nice. Okay, that'll do. Oh, just need fragments. There we go. I'm off. See ya. Haha!
You want a fight? So be it. Blood for the blood god!
Ridiculous. I don't want this sort of fight. I don't want the sort of fight that's going to take forever, man.
First recharge my
There's nothing to fear here.
vital energy.
Okay. Look at that little bit of Daka slowly creeping in. Can you get them to hit each other? That would be cool.
There's nothing to fear here.
Right. Voice acting is so funny. Yeah, I agree, Simon. Like, that Chaos Cultist is just the pinnacle of humour. That's the thing, like, the enemies are really obviously comedic, but some of the main characters, like, you're not sure if it's comedic or just bad.
I shall take this to Gorchev. Perhaps it could.
Glorious, glorious, glorious. Right, where's my health regen? 1 point. Boop. Bibbidi bobbidi boobidi. We've nearly got it. Kreen's Wrath mastered. I think, did the number 2 have... Okay, it's just slowed enemies. I want the health regen, though. I want that so I can complain more about my damage.
Is this?
There we go. Aha! I think I got something here. A new ring. Dagger, something, 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 something. Any more of those? Nope. Okay. Let's try and do some more trading and get our rank up. I'm not exactly sure what it will give us, but... Crowns. Okay. Get a few gems as well, which is pretty neat. Murky buckets, my friend. Murky buckets. Level 19.
It is just as we hoped. Galena's journal says that the survivors were going to try to escape the tunnels before it was too late.
The reason I talk about the voice acting a lot is because it really stands out. That's the best way I can describe it. It's so misplaced within the game that it needs talking about, but I think I quite like some of it. I think actually some of it's kind of better than I would hope for, and other bits are just really weird. Like, I really like the enemies' voices. I think all of them are hilarious and great fun. You know, you sit around and play with a friend that's not a clue what Warhammer is, and they would think, yeah, that's hilarious. That enemy sounds silly. But some of the main characters do sound odd. Come on. There we go. Did we get another one? Nah, no more fragments. We need one more. Then we get the ultimate.
There's nothing to fear here.
Max distance kiting. I think that's what life's all about here. Way, there we go. Nearly level 20. Okay, let's group them up. Group them up, group them up, group them up.
There's nothing to fear here.
Oh, I need to prepare myself for that.
Oh god. I haven't actually summoned my dude. What a scrub that I am. There we go. So this guy doesn't heal, I presume he gives a damage buff. Nice. Nice. Tend to play ARPGs with the sound off. Well, there you go. Have I hit 20 yet? No. Bloodlust still not full. So these two tiles have connected together here. Fun stuff.
There's nothing to fear here.
Okay, so you actually have to move. You have to move. I thought I'd sit still and see if I could tank it. The answer is no. That's really cool. I like that. Tactical retreat. Sounds fun.
I don't have the energy. I need more time.
Right. Quick check on what the hell tactical retreat is. That is it a passive? Yes, it is. Tactical roll grants a movement speed bonus. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll accept that. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that one. And that's also cool too. All the health regen belongs to me. And we're slowly getting more favour. Ta-da! Queen's Wrath mastered. There we go. Champion damage reduction. Ooh. And that's what we're going to work toward next. Right, so skills we need to work down toward. There we are, number 3. Damn, that's expensive. So if we get rid of this, we need 10 points from somewhere. We get rid of that and put that in. Well, that will have to do, I guess. Yep, bye.
A peaceful haven among the shadows.
How high and fast does my health go up? Okay, that's pretty high. Good for party play. Very good for party play, but not really a solo build. This is so slow. But thankfully, I've got health regen.
A peaceful haven among the shadows.
just going to be lots and lots of kiting, isn't it, with this character? I mean, it's a ranged character, so that's kind of exactly what you'd want. I did not mean to use that ability, but fair enough. Does my health bring all the boys to the yard? I would think so. I would think so. If not, they're not the type of boys that I should be interested in. Ha! Well, it was going to happen, wasn't it, guys? It was going to happen. I was dicing with death there, thinking, I will dance around and stay alive. 8 fragments. No thanks. It was gonna happen. First death of the day. Go Corn, though. Good on you, buddy. More Daka, please. Hey, there we go. You need to be inside the AO. Yeah, you need to be inside it to actually get the regen. But I don't have enough regen to not get one hit here. Like, if I sit inside, I think I just die. The slow effect seems really handy, though. It's like a Lontir's bubble, which is pretty beastie as well. We're getting there. No, there's no endgame content in this currently, buddy, because it's only the demo. So we've got the first chapter and a half. So there's not that much to go through, and we're nearly done actually. But this is only a beta, so we're still missing quite a lot. Right, bring it on. That nice 4.5k damage spike is nice. Whew. Nearly level 21. Coming along very nicely. And the endgame armor builds, we have seen at least a couple of pictures for. They look cool. Oh lordy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm taking the odd hit here and there, but so far it's not too life-threatening. I'd like this to give you energy regen as well. I think that would be nice. She seems to have sort of some energy gen issues, at least. Compared to some of the other classes, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we get some endgame stuff in here fairly soon. Well, we won't. It'll be 6 weeks when the game launches, won't it? Let's be realistic here. I like this level. Shame that I feel like this ability is just so important for this character.
I need to prepare myself for that.
Just seems too good not to have.
I don't have the energy.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
I need to do this.
Will that poison tick and kill him? Hey, there we go. Finally a kill. Okay, I'm moving on now. Into the woods. Oh, piece of candy. So many mobs. I think, as you guys say, that the issue is I've gone for a more utility-based build. And having damage-orientated skills would probably be preferable. I don't have any bloodlust now, damn it. Oh, nearly done. Nearly done. Yeah, exactly. If only there was ability where you could dash through and just put fire on the ground. I know. And made you a bit shorter as well. And gave you 2 axes and took your shirt off. You know, that's what this elf needs. So slow. There we go. Do we have any more? No, no more points. Rip. Rip-a-rooney. Waddle through here. Waddle through. We'll try and gather some up. That's right. Oh boy. That's how to do it. This is what I like, this sort of horde killing part of the game. Very nice. There we go. All that damage coming in. Glorious. So much death. Maybe some dryads to help. Yeah, my build sucks. I don't have the god skill that gets the dryads out, so I'm very nearly 21. Very nearly 21. I might have some extra skills I can get. Oh no, I've got 0 here, so I do have Elven Shot mastered, so if I have another 5 points spare, I can equip that. So I could get rid of Spinning Blade and just go for the final tier of this, chance to slow enemies. 2-2, 2-4, so that's a little bit more damage. This is really nice though, I really like that. Oh, is that no extra cost? Can't change that at the moment, so if I get rid of... Oh, I don't want to get rid of it, but I'm going to get rid of it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Our health regen has been lowered. Okay. I think we need the throwing dagger just because of the damage spike that it gives. Way, we got a kill. And I think we're about halfway through this mission, which is awesome. It's just a giant killing field. Right. Let's try and group them up. I have a feeling that there's...
A peaceful haven among the shadows.
Oh god, I don't want to be there.
don't have the energy.
Oof.
A peaceful haven among the shadows.
Hold them! Hold them! I like the combat in this game, at least, though. That is good. This is fun and this is quite challenging, and I like that. Still much more fun on a Dowie, though. Spinning blades mastered. Right, now the question is, how much damage does spinning blade mastered do? Because I reckon... spinning blade mastered. 4.5 compared to 4.1. Oh, chance of being slowed. So this is just more damage. Okay, I was actually hoping it was spiral cut mastered. I can't afford to upgrade that, so, or can I? No, that one's actually not any cheaper for the upgraded version, so I'll take it. Right, see you around, Gav. Take care, bud. Ditch the AoE and get the lower level one. Well, you reckon this one? Chance to slow? 2.3, 2.5. I mean, that would save me 5 points. 2.1. It is a fairly notable difference. Maybe I should be getting this. Generates energy into other targets, into multiple. Yeah, that would probably make sense. If I had 4 points spare. Boop, bibbidi bobbidi boobidi. There we go. Ah, right, yeah, the heal one. Yeah, that's fair. The thing is, there's no point standing in it with this many enemies, but when I'm against a boss, I will stand in it. So, mind you, I don't actually think we have any bosses. The thing is, you can't live through it, though. There's too much. When there's a small amount...
A peaceful haven among the shadows.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I need more time.
The AoE God skill ability.
Don't have the energy.
That seems like an upgrade. Definitely, this ability seems pretty good. Ooh. There you go. I can stand in it now. Oh god. Maybe I can't. Oh god. Why won't you die? Hey, here we go. Ah! I think me and Shinsei must have done this on normal, because this is a lot tougher. Or maybe the dwarf is that good. Yay, there we go. Whew. That was incredible. And I think that's everything. I'll just check for a chest. Yoink.
A peaceful haven among the shadows.
Oh god. Hoo-wee! Oh god. So rough. I like their charge ability, that's really cool. Nice. There we go. There we go. What a awesome run. And that is... Aha! There we go. Some beautiful armor. Does the left click fork? Yeah, the left click bounces, I think, to like 3 or 4 targets now. Seems a bit of an upgrade, at least it was hitting more targets. And that is... Ta-da! The end of the beta. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I tell you what, as a little bit of a treat, I'm going to play... Actually, how long have we been streaming this for? 2 hours and 20. See, 24. Oh, Braggy made it to 24. He's clearly the superior. I wonder if we've got time to do a little bit on the Imperial soldier. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to skip all dialogue. We're going to try and rush through. Let's go.
There was a time.
Okay, Empire soldier. There we go. Very good. Interesting. Story done. I'm going to have half an hour with this guy to see how far we can get. Okay, speed run time. Speed run. Go, go. This is my favourite character.
Chaos Force.
Oh, yes, it's all about that. I don't have a dash yet, though. So it's going to be a little slow. Get wrecked, nerds. Stun abilities, man. Oh. Q button. I press the Q button. Do some of that. Get some of this. Go in there. Quickly run this way. Press the I. Go back. There we go. Boop. Bibbidi bobbidi boobidi. No! Stop with the UI. Wipe your bums. I actually really like his sword play. I really, really dig it. For me, he just feels a little more fluid. Yeah, I just think he's more fluid than the dwarf. There we go. Job done. And that's another cutscene done. Job done. See you around, even. Take care, bud. Beep, 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 beepity bobbity boobity. And charge. Yep, no gear. Good. Don't need it anyway. Too good for gear. Main quest, let's go. Ah, best character in the world, this. What's up over on Twitch, by the way, guys? We've got 30 people watching. Hello, Twitch. Hope you're doing good. I'm also on D-Live, but I haven't got the chat open, so apologies if anyone else has watched. That's right. Just in case all else fails, we're also on D-Live. Just in case anyone wants to give me Bitcoin. I really hope I'm not on normal. I'll find out after this. I might be again. I probably am. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Oh, not quite the range there. Okay, moving through. Looks like normal. Yeah, it does look like normal. Feels like normal as well. Okay. Let's go, go, go. That might be why the Wood Elf is a lower level than the Dwarf, actually, having completed the game. Okay, nearly level 3. We'll complete this level nice and sharpish. Come here. Evil critters. Nice. Give me my charge ability. There we go. Let's try north. Feels good. Do we have the god tree already? We've got 3 points already. Right, so what are we going to go for? We have block, energy generation, counterattack damage, and immunity to control. Or we have surrounded by a devastating fiery aura. I reckon devastating fiery aura is quite good. Energy gain increase is good too. Damn. That's pretty cool. Or a damage bonus. Okay, so if we get the super aura, immunity to control. Okay, how about this one? Nearby enemies deal less damage and take more. That's kind of cool. Basically super tank. Go all the way around there. That's Sigmar's Blessing maxed. That one I'm not such a big fan of. So I reckon we'll go this way for Sigmar's Blessing. Bonus to damage, block chance, energy gen. Yeah, I reckon we'll go this way. But where is Sigmar's Blessing Superior? Level 3. Ah, there it is. Right the way over there. Which is actually right the way up here. Damn. Cooldown time plus 40, damage taken minus 20 as well. That's interesting. Okay, really tanky. I didn't actually notice that one last time. Nice. Feels good, man. Again, this will just be a quick spell on this character. Trouble is when you start with a low character is you don't have the abilities to make it look good. It is just very generic hack and slash to begin with. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like the spacebar interrupts as well. It's fun. Right, definitely need to increase the difficulty. Bibbidi bobbidi boobidi. Right, turn to tech lists. Hopefully the reward's now scaled. I doubt it, but... Oh, damn it. Tech lists, there's more to say. Thank you, bye. Now we are out on the streets. They've done better to make the maps less monotonous this time. That's nice to see. It's better than Lumberfoot every 30 seconds. Actually, the Twitch chat is no longer working for me, guys. My apologies. I'm just loading back up. So you guys watching in Twitch right now, if I've not been responding to you, my restream chat basically froze about 5 minutes ago, so I've not had anything in chat. I'm just reloading it to see if it'll work. But if anyone has been asking some questions, I'm afraid you're going to have to stick them all in again. Right, after I've reloaded it. There we go. Restream chat appears to be working again. So if anyone had some questions in the past 5 minutes, stick them in. I think the damage of that's been toned down a little bit as well. Ooh, there we go. Nice. I forget what that does, but I think it's a damage bonus. Still on normal. No, very hard's valid. I'm 90% sure very hard's valid, at least. I might be wrong, but I thought it was. This definitely seems harder, though. Yeah, my health is just going down a lot quicker. So... Need more damage. Need more damage in my life. Right, level 4, though. Yep, there you go. Definitely. I'm going to play the Winds of Magic DLC in Vermintide when it comes out. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Right, we're going to have to use this. So. That's all good, Simon. So you actually... Yeah, you can't be potato with this guy just yet because he doesn't have a dash to get out of clumps. Once I get that, it'll be fine, but I don't have that yet. Haha, my god. Low-level Kruber. Low-level Kruber. Maybe they've made it harder. Maybe they haven't. Maybe it's just me. Like, I am kind of charging in. All I need is the push ability, though. All I need is that. And then we're good. There we go. There we go. Whew. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I think it looks harder. It looks harder. Or it might just be because there's more enemies here. Yeah, damn, definitely harder. Yo, what's up, Yoshi? How's it going? WWF? Yeah, having a good day. Having a very good day indeed. Going to be scooting off in a little bit. Just played through with the Wood Elf, just having a little go with the Human Soldier, doing some potato plays. Surprised at the difficulty increase from the previous beta, actually. Might be because I'm not fully equipped with gear yet, so it might be just the like a bit of a damage spike at the beginning. Maneuverability seems to be pretty big for this game right now, and not having it really hurts. Yeah, I know, Wood Elf would have done the level by now. Definitely. And the Dwarf would have done it too, to be fair. It's because I'm missing my glorious ability. Come on. There we go. Need that health regen and other abilities of that nature. Right. Whew. Whack him. Whack him. Is the beta back up? Yeah, beta's up. Phase 2, my friend. The next couple of characters are available. Right, and we've got 2 more points here, so we're going to go there and there. We're going to work towards our blessing, which I think is going to be really handy. Although the AoE will probably be handy too, to be fair. Oh, I thought that was a bigger explosion. Stop that. Need to try and aim that ability at enemy heroes. Heroes? Villains, monsters, mobs. Just aim it at enemies. I need to use that more as well. Yeah, you've got to use spacebar. Oh. Oh, close to getting out of life. Oh, that's on cooldown. Damn you. Come at me. There we go. Oh. 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 There we go. We're cooking now. We're cooking. Aha! That's what we need. That's what we need. Skills, let's go. We need a bit of this. We need a choppy breakthrough. We need to go over here. Got 1 point there. Boom! Skills, 14 points. Yes, please. I'll take this. Right, let's see how good this is. Does it tell you actually what you get? Damage. Okay, you can get reasonable stats from it.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Chom, swing, 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 swing. That's what we need, just to swing. Swing our shield at them a little bit more. Okay, I'm not exactly sure.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Okay, that seemed fairly effective, actually. I could have stunned them too, so... Oh god, nearly got me. Nearly got me. Damn you, mob. I need that charge. I need that shield bash charge thingy. Or I just need to keep using this. Because this seems pretty OP.
Be my weapon.
I'm not sure about the walking hack and slash, actually. It's kind of doing its job, but... Ultimate Sin, how's it going, bud? How's it going? Right. Oh, nice pathfinding, buddy. Feels bad, man. Ooh, shiny. So we've got some basic armor as well. And our damage seems to be going up slowly. If I remember correctly, down here's a dead end with a chest.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Nice. Nice, nice. Right, what we need is someone else to come along and do all the damage. We just go around swinging our sword, being total badass. Someone else does and picks up most of the other kills. That's my hope anyway. How's your Warhammer module coming along? See the planning videos. Seems to be interesting. Looking forward to watching it live. Yeah, we're going to be doing, probably not this weekend, the next weekend on the Sunday, because I'm away or out on the Saturday. That's the plan, at least. Yep, so far so good. I don't know how it's going to go, but I think it'll be fun for me to run. I don't know how fun it will be to watch. It's quite a rule-heavy game, so that I have some concerns about the fluidity of the sessions with that in mind, but it should be fun. Right. I might do one on session 0 just to go through the encounter that I'm going to do and reasoning for it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited though. I've got the session 0 combat encounter plans just when everyone's learning the rules. Basically, everyone is going to be just. I'm not a big fan of these wake up in a tavern things, so it's going to be nice and straightforward. Everyone's going to wake up in a cage. As they wake up, a couple of short individuals that you can hear in a Cockney accent are going to be dragging someone across the room, and they're going to throw them off the edge of a cliff. And they're going to argue for a few seconds of an indeterminate quantity, based on a dice roll, over the sound it made when it landed. And then they're going to go ahead and turn around and try and grab one of the individuals of the party out the cage, and we're going to see how they get out of that pickle. Just a standard sort of dungeon encounter to start off with. Right, there we go.
Damned cultist.
Just join the Discord. Cool. Welcome, welcome. Alexandra? Is that how you say your name? Well, welcome to the Discord. If you want to get notifications for me streaming, by the way, guys, the most reliable way to do this is to join the Discord and go on the join stream English is really hard. Stream follower channel and enter the bit that everyone else has put in, and it basically gives you a rank. And what I do is I at that rank when I go live, because YouTube's not very reliable. So if you do want a reliable notification of when I go live, that is the way to do it. So, let's go speak with Teclis and see what's going on. But on that note, I'm going to be calling it a day. I might do a session 0 stream later for the just for the encounter I'm going to run. But also Total War Warhammer 2 is really tempting. There's so much to do. I should probably play a bit more of this, but I'm cautious not to burn out. I don't want to play too much of it this weekend because there's not that much to do, and if you keep playing it, like, one thing's going to happen, and that's not a good thing. You're just going to get bored. Guys, I am... only a few people get your name right in the first try? Well, I consider myself to be lucky then. Have a great day, guys, and I'll probably catch you later. So, see you around.